Hello, I'm so glad that you're here. I want to teach you how to lead worship for yourself, for your church, whether you're behind the scenes, whether you're at the front and center stage, it doesn't matter. My goal is to help you be a worshiper and to be able to use your instrument to glorify God. And I want to teach you in the simplest way possible. This is everything I've learned in the last 15 years as a worship leader who never learned how to read notes and to read music. I found a bunch of patterns. I've learned this through videos. I've learned this through just looking at the piano and realizing how everything follows patterns. So I want to teach you those patterns, and I want to teach you how to use those patterns to play every worship song that there is, eventually by ear. And you'll start to recognize the patterns and start to hear them over time. So follow along, and I'm going to take you step by step by step, starting very simply for the very beginner, and going all the way to just everything that I know. And I want to keep it to the point and very quick. So follow along, watch it twice if you have to, but let's get started. The first thing I'd like to show you is how the piano is laid out. We have white notes and we have black notes. All right, all of the white notes have letters assigned to them. Let's start by finding the black notes that have 2, then 3, then 2, then 3. That's the pattern through the whole piano. Every section of 2s and 3s, this is one octave here. Let's find 2 black notes. Go down to the left, 1 note, and you'll find this white note right here. This is called middle C, right in the middle of the piano. This is your C note, okay? So let's just follow the white notes up. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Notice how it's just A through G, and then the alphabet repeats. That's the musical alphabet. The black notes are assigned the same letter, only sharp or flat, depending on which way we're going on the piano. We don't need to touch that right now. So let's stick with only the white notes today, and we're going to look at the key of C major. Notice that when you play all of the white notes in succession, starting with the C, you'll hear the do, re, mi scale. There are 7 notes in a major scale, and they follow the same pattern always. Every time that you go to another note next to the note that you're on, it's called a half step. Watch. If we go from here to this black note, that's a half step away. We're 1 half step away. If we go backwards, that's also 1 half step, even though it's a white note to a white note, because it's directly next to it. If we skip a note and we go from C to D, we've gone a whole step interval. So let's follow the pattern and look at what it is. Go from C, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. I'm going to say that a little faster. Start here, whole, half, whole, half. That builds a major scale. If we start on any note on the entire piano, the pattern will be exactly the same. If I start on this C sharp right here, I can play the C sharp major scale simply by following that pattern. Whole, half, whole, half. But for the sake of this video, we're only going to stick with the key of C. The first thing that I always like to do to build the foundation of everything that I know and everything I want to teach is to number everything. We have to know the letters of the notes because that's how we communicate. But let's number everything. When we number it, it can be moved into another key, and you can sing it lower or higher later. We'll get to that later. Right now, let's just learn it in the key of C. Start with your fingers. Your thumb is number 1. Your pinky's number 5 on both hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, in the key of C, the C is always the number 1 when we're in the key of C. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's number 1 again. So just those 7 notes. That's how we're going to talk about them. Now I want to keep these videos very short and simple, so I'm going to stop right there and we'll move on to the next video. And make sure you keep watching, as all of these will build on each other, and you're well on your way to becoming a worshiper who can play the song and sing it at the same time.